So I feel really good. Hello, Tim.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel really good. So I do wonder what happens after, like when you stop taking it. Okay, so there's this product. Amy probably knows about it. You probably know about it. It's called Latisse.
I haven't heard that one.
It's, you brush it on your eyelashes, and it helps them grow like the pretty long butterfly looking eyelashes. Oh, it's beautiful. I love big eyelashes. Huh. But I don't want to put on fake eyelashes.
Interesting.
I mean, I just have my normal eyelashes, but I have tried Latisse, and it really works. Like, it makes them long and pretty and fuller.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I love the look so much, but the minute you stop,
yeah, what happened?
They go back to normal. They don't, they don't get worse than they were, but they don't stay nice. And so I just wonder, with Ozempic and things like that, once you stop, does it just come right back on?
You done with the weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume so, because your body goes back to the baseline before you started taking it. I mean,
or do you reset a baseline?
That depends, because if you're taking it and you're also resetting your baseline on your food intake, your exercise, things of that nature, then I would assume that the baseline that starts changes, but it's based off of your diet, not the lack of chemical. You know what I'm saying? So the chemical gets you to where you want to be, but it was because some people are motivated by how they look.
Maintenance, then.
Right. As how you maintain your body during the chemical introduction, that will probably determine whether or not you go to a new baseline versus your normal baseline prior to the chemical.
Yeah. I'll tell you, like, doing this restrictive eating at first, two funny things about it. So one, I recently, I mean, I think I had to have a come to Jesus that probably sugar and alcohol are not going to be staples of mine anymore. Yeah. And that hurt. I love sugar.
It is Halloween coming up.
All that candy that I could just pilfer from my kids' bags.
Don't go to Sam's Club.
Over.
Don't go to Sam's Club.
They came home with it already. Jared did, with those nuggets of that. They're like the chocolate, the perfectly golden wrapped, rose golden wrapped, silver wrapped chocolates that talk to you from the pantry. They're loud.
Oh yeah.
Those are in there.
Echoing.
They don't stop.
No.
But I had the realization that I'm probably not going to be able to do sugar and alcohol anymore, and that was that hurt. But it was my dad's birthday. We're the big Steelers fans, so.
Oh, that's right.
So we wrapped up his birthday and the Steelers game in one. Oh. And I'm being a role model for my kids during all this too. So I don't want to seem like Captain Von Trapp in my house, and I'm not going to, I don't want to model bad, behavior to them, especially Anna. She's 8. Mm-hmm. And so I'm trying to be making conscious decisions, but also for the right reasons. And so my dad's birthday's there, and I'm a huge pumpkin pie fan, and so is my dad. And so they have pumpkin pies at Costco now. So we got this mat, it's like bigger than this table, the pumpkin pie. And we did a Pittsburgh-themed birthday game. And so there's this dessert in Pittsburgh it wasn't pumpkin pie, but it was this rolled. So you take vanilla ice cream and make it into a ball, and then you roll it in pecans, and then you drizzle it with chocolate and caramel. We put that on pumpkin pie.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I'm telling you what.
Holy cow.
So here's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. First time in months, 3 months, first time. I was like, I'm going to have a little. Mm-hmm. So I cut a, slice of pumpkin pie in a square, put the ice cream ball on it, put all the stuff, sat down and ate it. And I was like, okay, that's good.
That's straight.
Then everybody left. I got a larger portion of pumpkin pie, another ice cream ball with extra chocolate and caramel on it.
Yeah.
And ate it by myself. Followed by, and I'm not kidding, 2 large bowls of chocolate ice cream with peanut butter stirred in.
Oh, you're making me really hungry, Chris.
I mean, I was like an employee at Willy Wonka's.
Literally.
I was like a straight addict. It was insane. I couldn't believe myself.
That's just at one time, though, right?
Yes, but still.
You owed it to yourself.
I did
It was a
not.
celebration.
Now you know why alcoholics cannot have like a nip. Like, that's it.
Yeah, alcoholics, yes. You can.
I hear you, but I went off
Because you shut it
the deep
down.
end.
And you shut it down afterwards.
I did.
Done.
So you say good to that?
That exemplifies discipline. That exemplifies discipline. When you can go all in like that and don't fall off the deep end, man, yeah. You came out of that with a parachute. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
What do you think about, what would you say to me if you were my personal trainer and I came back after all this progress?
Yeah.
And then I came back and I told you that. How would you equip me for next time?
Well, it depends on how you train. Like if your training took a hit too, I'll jump on you.
Well, the results did. I'll tell you that.
Oh, it did?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Well,
It was reversible very quickly, but
Sure.
but absolutely there. Yeah.
what the? It depends on how you took it. Like if you took it in stride and like you came back in there, you're still on point, you're still disciplined, you're still focused. I wouldn't. I'm like, cool. All right, you enjoyed yourself. Did you have fun? Great. Let's get back to work.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna hurt. Nah,
And you wouldn't say for next time.
No, it depends. Is there gonna be a next time?
Well, of course, it's life.
So next time I'll take the same approach. I'm gonna
Tomorrow when it happens.
So let me ask you this: before you had the pumpkin pie and the ice cream dessert,
Wait, which one? Round 1 or 2?
no, the day.
Okay.
The day.
Okay.
How long was it before you indulged?
3 months.
What's the problem?
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about almost 100 days here.
Yeah.
That you were on point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's a speed bump in the parking lot. Not in the road. Just in the parking lot. That's all right. Get out of the parking lot.
That.
Get back on the road.
Oh, I love that.
We're focused.
Yeah, I do. That's great advice. And I think what it does is it takes the guilt away from it. And I think when you know your audience, because you know me, and you know that I'm tough on myself.
I do. That's why I wouldn't come
rigid,
at you like that.
Yeah. So people that are just laissez-faire would probably need a little more motivation. Yeah.
Sit down.
A talking to.
We need to talk.
Oh, God. Never say that to me. I'll crumble under the table. I'll turn into an ice cream ball rolling pecans.
No chocolate.
No chocolate.
Just a bunch of nuts. But yeah, you gotta know your clients, man. Yeah, I wouldn't come at you like that. If you were like, oh, it's okay. No. Well, come on, 3 months, and then you had your day, and then you right back on the road. That's fine. It happens.
Well, so those were the 2 realizations I came to. Is one, yeah, I think the staples in my life are no longer chocolate, or not chocolate, but sugar and alcohol.
Yeah.
Which I can get on board with. And then number 2 is that I do have tendencies to derail. So
You're human.
got to keep it on the
You're
straight
human.
and narrow. Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, it's tough, especially when you got kids and your schedule. It's tough to be that disciplined. So kudos. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you. Tell me about you. What's been going on?
I mean, life. I mean, gosh, I'm like all these things in my head. So I mean, Rotary is still a big part of my life. And my tenure.
I see your pin.
My tenure is coming up. So in June, I'm done with the district public hearings chair, and that's what's taking up a lot of my time.
Sure.
But
not to mention it's event season.
Yeah, that part. So I started our wedding season, so to say, started at the end of August. I'm not done until 1st of December, every weekend, not including corporate clients. So I have to go to Raleigh twice in November for corporate gigs. And I'm still, I'm going to Candler. You know what Candler is?
Only because you've been there before.
Yeah, that's my
Did you
favorite
establish
place.
yourself at this venue? So now you're going there a lot.
I mean, they literally tell people to call me when they get clients.
You look happy about this.
I love that. I love it. Even though it's past Asheville, I love it. They're
Why?
great
Because it's
people.
mountains and that's you? Or? You like the people too, all of it?
All of it. The owners have always been nice to me. They have their own staff, their own kitchen. I mean, it's a well done establishment. That's one of the reasons I was drawn to it. But they've been awesome towards me, and they're all constantly telling people to call me if they're looking for a DJ. Sometimes I can't. I'm already booked, but sometimes I can. Just like Friday. And this wedding couple is coming out of Venezuela. Mind you, they have people flying in outside
What's
of the
the
country.
draw in, is it Candler?
It's the mountains of North Carolina. And
so the draw is yeah.
Gosh, yeah. There's one weekend in November that I'm not going to the mountains. But this is the other direction. This is up in Wilkes County, Purlear. It's right off the Blue Ridge Parkway. Another beautiful venue, and they always have people calling me. Always. So the mountains were a big part of our establishment, so to say, as we were growing as a business. And we've always gotten business from our folks, and we keep that relationship.
I think it's great because that lines up with who you are. You know, I mean, you love nature.
Yes. Yeah.
You and I are so similar in those. It's funny how we do line up. But I mean, obviously, I went to App. I mean, the mountains definitely call me too. I just went with the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I went to Mystery Hill for the first time.
For the first time?
Last week.
Holy cow.
I took the kids up there.
Did you walk sideways?
Yes. Have you been there?
Yeah.
What in the world?
I mean, granted, this is in the late 80s, but yeah.
I don't think anything's changed. Like nothing, including the carpet.
Building?
Yeah, it is. But you know what I did there?
What?
I rode a mechanical bull. Yeah.
And that's a mystery.
It was. Me trying to hold on. That saddle was like as slick as like polished wood. It was terrible. I got on that thing. I was off in less than 7 seconds.
Wow.
And so then, you know what I did? I'd had workout pants on, and then I got on to like a slicked saddle.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I could barely even sit on it before they turned it on. And so I fell off.
Right.
And I went in to go wash my hands, and there weren't paper towels, Mystery Hill. And I dried my hands on my pants, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, let me back on that bull.
Uh-oh.
Because I got some traction with the water on,
that's right.
on my pants. 30 seconds, thank you very much.
30, good grip too. Yeah.
I had to show my kids what I could do.
There you go.
I didn't prove myself.
Bull, man.
Get back on the bull.
Don't put up with that bull.
What do? You get back on that bull.
Yeah.
No bulls in the parking lot.
None.
Or yeah, there are bulls in the parking lot. Not the road. Hopefully not. Good Lord.
Please don't.
All right, so wedding season.
Yeah. So True Masters has been, it's been good to me. I mean, especially this year. We've done pretty darn well.
Good. This is off, are your prices high enough?
Yeah. So in July, bumped it up.
Okay.
Yeah. We made a 12% increase. So I mean the reservation is still the same. It's still $bucks, but yeah, it's $5 an hour now. Beyond 4 hours. We normally get booked for 6. All right, so I mean, pretty much.
So you're averaging
right around per gig.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. So did I ever tell you about Perfect Pair Events? Our first year.
Yeah, I mean you mentioned it, but
I mean I think we just priced ourselves what we thought was affordable. Mm-hmm. And I know at the time, we didn't realize our value. And
that's huge.
I know. And we operated an entire year. And as you know, wedding season, event season, I mean, it is a grind.
It is.
You have to be tough. You have to have that grit.
Speak on it.
But then you have to bring your best every time, because the one time that people are experiencing you is their only time. They don't care that you've got 5 in 1 month.
Right.
And that you're tired and that you've been up until 3 o'clock in the morning. And they shouldn't care. That's our decision, not theirs. So we, at the end of the year, we were doing our accounting, and Jared is a CPA. So he was looking at it for us, my husband, and we did, all the expenses and just kind of, we were flat that year. Our first year in business, we didn't lose, but we had worked our tails off and we were flat. And it hurt.
I bet.
Because we were both working full-time jobs still.
Oh.
And I had 1 child at the time.
Really? Now, see, that's a whole other dynamic.
It is. And
Holy
so
cow.
at that point, there's this emotional, I mean, it's the same with your wife, you know, like you're giving up weekends. That's an emotional cost. And I mean, it just is.
Yeah.
Kids, wife, pets, rest, whatever it is, you're giving it up. But I remember at the end of him doing all the accounting, and he was like, congratulations, you have made no money. We're like, oh my gosh. Like, we volunteered essentially for the year. And so he encouraged us. We increased our rents by 50%, or our rents, our
I'm telling you, working at Broyhill.
yeah, our
your
fee by
fees
50%.
That's smart.
And the following year was our second subset, like a sample on what we did. We did half the business, flatlined again, and then our third year, our profits started skyrocketing.
There we go.
So it was a little bit of a painful process, but an aggressive jump was absolutely worth it.
Brilliant. Yeah. You got to, like you said, I mean, that whole thing about recognizing your worth. Oh my gosh. I really did. So I put us in a position where our costs in terms of our equipment, which was numero uno, you can't DJ without equipment. That was our biggest cost early. Right?
Yes.
Get that paid off. We're done. We're not buying any more equipment unless it's an emergency.
Right.
That worked pretty well.
That's usually batteries.
Right.
That's your emergency.
So year 3, now COVID hit us too after we just got started. So that kind of hurt. But we rebounded what was that, 2021. We really rebounded thanks to the mountains. We were getting booked and built more, some of the venues in Asheville. And that allowed us to kind of market ourselves a little bit more. So we didn't have to spend so much money on marketing.
Yeah.
So it was equipment and then the waiting game. But we never increased our prices because we didn't think we had that type of clout. So we really started looking at the DJs, well-known DJs, so to say, in the area, Triad, Charlotte, blah blah blah, and looking at their price scale after COVID. Dude, we were charging like less than some people.
Right.
So what the hell? Dude, we're better than these folks.
Yes.
So I'm glad you mentioned that because now, we've increased our prices every year for the past 3 years. But we just did it like in small chunks. But then we realized what you mentioned earlier, that one time is that one time. People aren't going to go around talking about your prices.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
that's a great point too. That's a relief for having one-time clients where a lot of it's oppressive when you have to do that because you're just like starting over every time.
Exactly.
Do you remember that movie? It was Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. I think it was 50 First Dates. It's like that.
Hi.
Oh man, from the planning process, it was like that because, you're starting from this baseline. Same with you. Like, what's your musical style? We're like, what's your favorite color? Oh, here we go. What kind of foods do you guys like? Oh, here we go again. Starting from that baseline every time. But then the overlaps were always funny because for us, so you were getting started right around COVID and we were kind of winding it down at that point. We had 8 years before that and we closed in 2019, right before COVID.
Smart.
Well, we didn't know. It was really just very fortunate timing. Very, very fortunate timing. But there was this trend back then where everybody wanted to do like this what did they call it? It wasn't shabby chic, but it had the essence of shabby chic. It was glamorous barn, like the
glam
bling
thing?
in the barn or whatever.
Oh gosh, the rhinestones and all that stuff
with burlap. So it was like cowboy boots and burlap fabric, but then with lace on it and bling, like So everybody was wearing their wedding dresses with boots on, and it was cute, it was cute. Okay, but when you've done it again and again and again. And I mean, Jenny and I would just laugh because a woman would come in and she'd be like, I have a new idea. We're like, what? And they're like, oh, I remember what it's called. Bling in the barn. And we're like, oh, do tell. It's just like,
really?
Yeah. So the trends are funny in the industry. But back to what we're talking about, the not having to have continuous pricing is really nice.
It is.
And I'll tell you, from a planner's standpoint, The music, the DJ, your sound partner is absolutely imperative.
Thank you.
The day of, it is one of the most critical points, because if you've ever been in a situation where there are lags in the sound or somebody can't show up, it compromises.
Somebody can't show up?
Yeah, we had somebody get into an accident and they couldn't show up. It was horrible. It was horrible.
How? Holy, I can't imagine that. Holy cow. I mean, we have a contingency where we don't book on the same day. Me and my business partner, Shaka, we try not to book on the same day just for that very reason. It's never happened.
Yeah, but that kind of hurts business too, because a lot of times when you're talking about an intensive season, October 8th and October 8th, if there are 2 requests, you got to take them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Make hay while the sun shines. But so I think that goes into a really good point.
Yes.
It's preparation.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to travel last minute and not allowing any sort of occurrence to happen to where you can get a contingency plan, or, maybe you could form an alliance with a separate company.
Yeah, we tried that.
To where just in emergencies only, like you scratch my back, we'll scratch yours. If something happens, may I call you in the event of an emergency?
Right.
But preparation, getting there early and making sure that you can do your very best to not run out of gas or, do something ridiculous. An accident's an accident.
Things happen.
Yeah, things happen.
It does. But the day has to go on,
It does, because everything else is in place. I mean, you're as strong as your weakest link.
Facts.
That happens. I mean, the wedding will go on. The couple will get married, which that's the responsibility of partnering with a good steward of what you're doing, because a good planner sees beyond the colors and the foods and the bling in the barn. And they see that the point of the day is to get married. And if nothing's going to stop that, then it's been a successful day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's steward of the purpose, too, behind what you're doing. It's much bigger than a celebration. It's a lifetime commitment that you're helping somebody prepare for and celebrate.
Yes. HB Studio Podcast is brought to you by the historic Roy Hill in Clemens, North Carolina. The opinions and thoughts presented on this podcast are that of Kristin, Tim, and their guests alone. Our goal is to bring positive motivation through real-life experiences and training as business professionals. Thank you for listening.